What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here, and in today's video we are going to be checking out a battle submission from Merton5, who is in rank 9, and he's running a really unique team of Ampharos, Jirachi, and Togekiss. Now, I've double checked, triple checked, the movesets are right. I have been messing up as of recently. Took 2 cups of coffee today, so we are looking good. Now we have Ampharos on the lead versus Reggie Steele, and Ampharos is like the Ultra League's Alolan Raichu, basically, with some different coverage, but still covering Reggie Steele is going to do wonders for you because he has access to that Focus Blast. Now, we're looking to see what he does right here. He's probably going to go for the Shield Bait. Again, Reggie Steels do not want to take a Focus Blast to the face, so he's going for the Thunder Punch right here. And if he gets the shield, he can really start to get ahead on energy. And now we see his opponent swap to Giratina. Now, interesting choice coming in with Jirachi because it is going to be weak to those Ghost type moves, so Shadow Claw and Shadow Sneak, as we see right here. And Togekiss, again, is going to be weak to Reggie Steele, so I'm really curious to see how he pulls this off. But again, this is his team, and he says this is doing really well for him. And notice how his Jirachi also doesn't have a second charge move, so he's opted to not invest all that the tons of dust that is required to unlock. Now, we are seeing Togekiss now come in to farm down energy with Giratina Altered. So I think the only hope and prayer here that he has is to be able to get to a Flamethrower before Reggie Steele gets a charge move and potentially get a shield. Okay, is he going to shield right here? He is going to shield. So he's going to opt to go for that Flamethrower, and I think the only way he can pull this off is if he gets the shield. Now, Flamethrower from this range will not take out a Reggie Steele, so we'll have to see what his opponent decides to do right here. He does get the shield, and he instantly swaps into a Focus Blast. So that is going to call it for the Reggie Steele. Great swap, great play by the Ampharos right there. And then we have Meganium in the back. Now that team's still pretty strong. Now he can just go for Focus Blast right away. I think the Meganium could have potentially gotten the Frenzy Plant off first, because if it can get enough Frenzy Plants while maintaining a lot of health, it can actually take out Togekiss. But he's overcharging right now, and he needs to basically get off 3 Frenzy Plants to have a chance at this. So he's got 1, and I don't think he's going to have enough. This will be resisted here by the Togekiss because of the flying typing, but still, if he had 1 more, which is why I think the Meganium had Frenzy Plant. If it would have went for it and not taken the Focus Blast, it could have won right there. So really good battle. Again, interesting lead, interesting mid-game, and it's great to see that he's using unique Pokemon and not spending 100,000 dust on the Jirachi. So it's definitely a more budget team. So we'll have to see how game 2 goes here. So we have Ampharos lead versus Heracross. Okay, really interesting. Ampharos, we'll have to see what plays he decides to make. He's going to go straight into Jirachi right now. So Jirachi, going to do pretty well with Confusion because of the fighting typing. And now we see a Cresselia come in. Oh, wow. Okay, so Jirachi can resist all of the moves from Cresselia. Future Sight, Aurora Beam, Moonblast, everything. So this is going to be really good for him because he won't have to invest shields. He can just soak all the charge moves. As you guys can see there, Aurora Beam just does nothing. And the Doom Desire is going to be doing some really nice neutral damage, even though the pool toy of Cresselia is thick. And yeah, guys, it looks like a pool toy. Tell me you guys wouldn't during summer have that in your backyard in the pool. I'm just saying that's what Cresselia looks like to me. You guys can let me know down in the comments if you agree. But yeah, so here we go. Jirachi is going to be able to get to a Doom Desire right here. Let's see if the shield comes up on the Cresselia. It would be really interesting if he does decide to shield. He does decide to shield, so he can go for Doom Desire right away, but we see the swap into something else, and we can't see what it is. I think that needs to be changed by Niantic. It's going to be Lapras. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's asking for trouble. Ampharos is going to go to town now, guys. Thunder Punch is going to be doing super effective damage to the Lapras because of the water typing. On top of that, it is going to absolutely outspam with Volt Switch. Now, he doesn't need to shield here. He's opting to shield. The Surf is going to be coming through, and he can just completely farm down with fast moves. Now, the Cresselia is low, so he's probably just going to go straight for a Thunder Punch depending on what comes in. It can take out the Cresselia, and it can chip away at the Heracross. So we'll have to see what it is, and it is going to be Cresselia. Okay, so he takes out the Cresselia, and this is basically GG, guys. He still has Togekiss, which is going to do amazing against Heracross. Now, he's going to be opting to probably stay in this. He does get the shield. And stay in this and have the Heracross burn all its energy into Ampharos, and then he can just come in with Togekiss and clean up right here. So really great game right there. I think the mid game was the crucial point, maybe of his opponent not being aware of how tanky Jirachi is going to be against a Cresselia. But then again, Lapras wasn't the greatest option as well, so that's basically what he had to do. So good game 2 right there. And we're going to go ahead and move into the third battle. So let's see how this one goes. Ampharos is again one of those Pokemon that's like borderline meta. It can do phenomenal, but it definitely needs coverage. It can cover a lot of things that we are going to see in the meta. Okay, another interesting matchup, Ampharos versus Armored Mewtwo. I honestly do not know how this goes. I'm guessing Psystrike is going to hurt a lot, but we'll have to see how much Thunder Punch does. There's a lot of these matchups that I've never seen before and never seen before, so we'll have to see how this goes. Okay, so he's opting to switch. He can't switch. He was hoping to switch there on the Psystrike, so what we'll likely see right here is him try to swap on the charge move. So he's going to build up some energy, and now he's going to swap to the Jirachi, hopefully on the charge move. Okay, charge move coming through. If this is Psystrike, this is going to be great, but it's most likely going to be Dynamic Punch. Yeah, it's going to be Dynamic Punch for neutral because of the Psychic Steel typing from Jirachi. Now we see the swap into Melmetal. Okay, so Melmetal is really strong in all 3 leagues, guys. Great League, Ultra League, Master League. It's got a great move set, good bulk, and the higher it gets, the bulkier it gets. So these Doom Desires aren't going to be doing a lot of damage. Rock Slide won't do a lot of damage from the Melmetal. Superpower would do some nice neutral damage, but we'll have to see if he opts to go for that. No shield coming up. Is this going to be a superpower? It's going to be a Rock Slide, so it's going to be resisted. He's going to be able to get off. Ooh, second Rock Slide, no shield. I think the Jirachi can survive this and get to another Doom Desire right here. Yes, he can. He can survive. Going straight for the Doom Desire right here. This could potentially get the shield from the Melmetal because he doesn't want it to get too low. He does get the shield. That is perfect. He's sitting really good right now. Even though the Melmetal has loaded energy, he can come right into Ampharos and go straight for Thunder Punch to really force that second shield or take out the Melmetal. Now he does take out the Melmetal. We see the Armored Mewtwo come back in, which is pretty low, and it can get to a Thunder Punch well before a charge move comes from the Armored Mewtwo. Now, it all depends on what he has in the back. We see a shield come up. Okay, so he must have something in the back that is going to be weak to Ampharos. Maybe it's a Reggie Steele. No shield coming through. Psystrike's definitely going to be taking out Ampharos right here, and he's risking it for the biscuit with this Togekiss. If there's a Reggie Steele in the back, it is all over. And his opponent surrenders. We will never know what was in the back. It's probably Poliwrath. That's what it was. So if Ampharos scared away whatever was in the back and Togekiss made his opponent quit, that means Poliwrath was in the back. There's no other way. Or it was Giratina altered. It couldn't have been, if it was Reggie Steele, it was over. So I'm guessing it was Poliwrath. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments what that was. My guess is going to be Poliwrath. Okay, Clefable versus Ampharos right here. Really interesting fight. Again, something I've never seen before because Ampharos is very new to me for Ultra League. But I'm guessing Thunder Punches are going to do quite a bit of damage, and all he has to do is outpace the damage on Charm. Now he's opting to swap into Togekiss right here. Okay, really interesting because his opponent has access to Meteor Mash, which is going to do super effective damage, so he does need to invest a shield right here. We see the swap now into Toxicroak. Really? Okay. Very interesting choice by his opponent. This is definitely not the right call to come in with Toxicroak because it is going to be taking super effective damage from Charm. So my apologies to his opponent if I offended you right there, but it wasn't the best of swaps, but Sludge Bomb is going to be able to take out Togekiss. Now he can come straight in with Jirachi and farm down. So he's sitting pretty good. There's still the Clefable. We'll have to see what's in the back, and it is going to be a Giratina altered. So Jirachi's definitely going to have to take care of this Giratina altered. Clefable in the back has no energy, and we are going to see the swap now to Ampharos. Okay, really interesting. We'll have to see how much damage Dragon Claw does, or Shadow Sneak potentially. It is going to be a Dragon Claw, not a lot of damage, and we see the swap now to Clefable, so he's going to go ahead and go for Thunder Punch right here. Will we see the shield on Clefable? Better not see the shield. We see the shield on Clefable. Okay, alright. And yeah, Thunder Punch going to be coming through, going to be able to finish off the Clefable right here. Giratina Altered's not going to get a lot of energy. And then Jirachi is, yeah, man, if he has Ancient Power, I mean, Shadow Sneak is still going to do a ton of damage, but if this is Ancient Power, no, it's Shadow Sneak. Okay, this is going to be interesting, and it's going to come down to the wire. I think the Jirachi has it because of the fact that it's well ahead on energy. It's going to be able to get to 2 Doom Desires before Giratina Altered comes in, and confusion damage alone is going to be able to finish it off. Ooh, Jirachi's bare. This is going to be a fast move game. Shadow Claw or Confusion. Oh, nope, he lost. He lost. Okay, really, really tough battle right there. You know what? That Toxicroak play, I guess worked, so I stand corrected, chat. I stand corrected. So really close battle right there. That's good to see that this isn't all 5 wins, and we see Ampharos versus Articuno. Okay, this is going to be pretty good. Articuno's that flying typing, guys, and the Thunder Punch is going to do so much damage. He can definitely outpace when it comes to the charge moves. Even though Articuno has access to Ice Shard, which charges energy relatively quickly, it's not going to outpace a Volt Switch Ampharos. There is no way. Now, will we see a mirror in shields right here? We do see a mirror in shields. And this Icy Wind is going to lower the attack of Ampharos by 1 stage. So we'll have to see what the Articuno decides to do right here. Is it going to start shielding again? It doesn't shield. He's swapping out now into Jirachi to absorb the charge move right here. But he is going to still get that debuff. But the Icy Wind is going to be resisted, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. He's going to be able to farm down for energy right here. And he already has a Doom Desire ready to go for whatever comes in. Charizard's going to be coming in. Ouch, that's going to hurt. Alright, so Doom Desire is still going to do a decent amount to this Charizard, I imagine. Nope, not at all. Okay, I thought it was going to do a little bit more damage than about, I don't know, a fifth. I thought it was probably going to do a quarter. But he is ahead on energy, so he can definitely chip away. And hopefully the Charizard, wow, the confusion damage is actually what's chunking this Charizard. Look at that, guys. Okay, so the Ampharos can definitely come in right here and finish off with Volt Switch, potentially. Oh man, Confusion did so much damage. Yeah, Volt Switch going to be able to finish off the Charizard, and we'll have to see what the final Pokemon is. It's going to be a Swampert. Okay, so he definitely needs to go for the Focus Blast right here. Charge move coming through. Is he going to shield? He is going to shield. Okay, he definitely wants to get the shield away from this Swampert. He's going to go straight for the Focus Blast. Now, he still has Togekiss, which is going to do well against Swampert, but it can only take 3 Hydro Cannons, basically. So I think the Swampert is going to go down here because Togekiss will have enough health to basically finish it off. Hydro Cannon's going to do just, I think, a little over a third right here. But Togekiss, all it has to do is basically get to an Ancient Power plus Charms, and it can win. So there's 1 Hydro Cannon, and we're going to see another one here shortly. Here's a second Hydro Cannon. Yeah, Swampert's definitely going to be going down right here. So really good battle. He can go ahead and get to the Ancient Power and finish off with that charge move. Yeah, really close battle right there. Really interesting to see that Jirachi, even though it's weak to Charizard, the confusion damage absolutely chunked. So let me know what you guys thought about this team. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So, like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.